Alright, hello everybody. Today we are here for the inaugural Aotr 250. Yeah, we're gonna be running the race here, and yeah. Bloxy said after his Atlanta win, he's gonna be donating quote all the money I can cough up to Kylie and Samantha Bush's Bundle of Joy Foundation. So there's that, and yeah, no, we're here today for a race, and we're gonna race cars, and they're gonna go hopefully somewhat fast, and it's a full length race, so we're gonna be here all day, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll get people when it gets close to race time. We aren't doing practice or qualifying because behind schedule and stuff. So let me see here. It's 175 laps today. We're going to be doing 250.6 miles around this track because road courses are usually 250 miles. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Trying to find, there's the folder. First running here, stages are going to be 50, 50, and 75. In terms of the favorites, me and Dodge, because I'm historically the best on road courses. Dodge has been the best on road courses all year, probably. Most consistent, at least. And then, well, maybe not, because in Aotr, I've been really good. That's besides the point. Anyway, and then Angelo, too, I guess. He's also usually good on the road courses. Yeah, where we're sitting, to our right here, I guess technically, yeah, it'd be my right. To my right is the banking for turn 6, 18 degrees of banking over in the corner. Over to the left is the carousel turn 4, and directly behind us is turn 5. We're here in Carmel, Indiana. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. Having a good race here. And yeah, actually, I guess we'll do qualifying now I think about it, because I'm gonna keep pre-race mostly short. Oh, you can't see. I thought you could see. Anyway, to my right, 18 degrees of banking turn 6, directly behind us turn 5. To my left is the carousel for turn 4, and I guess over there is the garage area turn 3, and somewhere beyond this is the start-finish line, I believe. Yep, there it is. Start-finish, there's a restart zone, juice cones right there, and yeah, we're hoping for a good day of racing. And we'll see how it goes. Try to get people joining here. Yeah, I'm hoping we get this race done by 6:30, 7 o'clock ish. That'd be great. Because yeah, this could be could be a long one. We only have 3 more full length races after this though, and they are the big ones. I mean, you got the Summer 1000, and actually 2 weeks from today, I think. Yeah, technically, yeah, 2 weeks from today, the Summer 1000. We have the Acre 500 in late August, and then the Argyle 500 to end the season in November. So, or yeah, in the Isra season at least, and yeah, Acre season. Otter technically goes on because it's 2 a month. I might change that for next year, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't see nobody's here yet, and yeah, I guess I can get this all set up. Yeah, hop on, get in the game. I don't care, you can join. I mean, it would be in video format, and you'd have your own studio and whatnot, but yeah, we can at least try it. But Boxy, remember, since you're the host, you have to equally make fun of everyone. Like you can have the people you don't like still, but you have to equally make fun of everybody. I mean, we can see Bloxy here from the uh well, not spotter stand, but the pre-ratio booth up here, which defies gravity, by the way. I just realized this. Those are some strong stairs to hold this up. This is pure concrete right here. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's plastic. I don't know. Let me look. I think it's plastic. Okay, that's a little better. But still, these are some strong stairs. A little bit of a cloudy day here in Indiana, but it is fine for the most part. And yeah, like I said, we look forward to going green here today. Last full length road course of the season. And I think we're getting closer to the end of the road courses in Isra this season as well. How many more do we have after this? We have one, two. I forgot about that. So one, two, three, four and a half. We only have four more road courses in Isra after this for the rest of the year. And I say four and a half because Avis. That one is kind of, 50-50. Should I be scared? Anyway. So yeah, Avis is actually Monday. And then after that, the next road course would be the Argyle Airport. And then it's Racing Guy Raceway, doubleheader, so that would be the Roval for Racing Guy Raceway. And that's August. The next road course after that's October, which we have a doubleheader with road courses, not on the same weekend. It's just back to back races, our road courses with the Charlotte Roval and Bathurst, and then that is it. So, yeah, like I said, there's only a few more full length races, only a few more road courses after this. This is kind of unique situation here, I guess, at least for the rest of the season. And yeah, I mean the only other crown jewels after that too are the Brickyard and the Southern 500. So it's starting to get down to it. Playoffs are starting to get close here as well. We are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're 12 races away from the Israel playoffs. With the start, well, before the start of this race, after this one, there will be 11 remaining. I got to get points updated. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. Bloxy is inspecting every paint scheme before he hops up here, I guess. We are talking about the Israel schedule. Anyway, yeah, we're just waiting to go green here. We got about 2 minutes. I guess we can head down to the cars here. He is very laggy. He's moving so slow over there. Holy cow. All right. Let me hop in my car. Bloxy, we're ready to go green. Cars are being called to pit road here. Yeah, technically we're supposed to go green at 3:30. So we'll skip the pre summarize. Get in the car, get going. Oh, get down to pit road. What are we doing? Yeah, so it kind of gives you a good view. Turn one. down to turn 2. I know it's hard to see, but it's just a connecting turn right there. Then you go down to turn 3. Yeah, get your car from the garage and drive down pit road. And then here's turn 3, another carousel, turn 4. And the right-hander for turn 5, and then turn 6. Only 2 right-handers on the track. It's turn 3 and turn 5, so a lot of familiar left turns here for a primarily oval racing series. Block's going to try to go back-to-back here. Be his 3rd win of the season. If you remember back in January at the Clash, he got his 1st win, which was handed to him. Everybody ran out of gas. His 2nd win of the season came last night at Atlanta, where he was also the only finisher at the end. So he's hoping to get a win here. All right. Take speed 75. Don't hit that wall. We're going to pace and get ready to go green here. Yep, everything's good on that front. Jeez, I'm laggy. All right, there we go. I choose at the choose cone, and then we'll go green. So I'm gonna bail on that decision. Go to the outside line here, just to try to open up entry into turn 1. I probably. Well, we'll see. So get ready for our, I believe, 5th full-length race of the season. And we have the control car when we get to the restart zone here to send us off to green, which we are. The green flag's out in the air. We are off and racing in the Aotr 250, the inaugural Aotr 250. Blocks the out wide into the wall, and we're going to make contact. There's our car, gets tight on the bottom lane. And we do not, Blocksy, I should say, does not have any experience on this track. Me, Dodge, and Banana do from the Aotr race here earlier on in the season across all of Argyle. Get on the brakes here. We're just gonna go on with our day, see what we can do. I've learned you gotta really slow it down for that corner to open up some more speed through turn 6 here. Well, let's probably open this up. Yeah, back it up. I can't. The rule is we gotta get at least 25% of the race done. I don't know what that would be roughly. Might have to pull out the calculator, but we'll see. I mean, even if he does DNF. There it goes. He got across the line. 24.5 back. Let me figure out what 25% is. So then that makes the race, because then that makes the race official if he forfeits or DNFs or whatever. We gotta complete the 43rd lap. So once it says 45 out of 175, that's going to be 25%. So he has to get through most of the stage. But then he can collect his points for the day and go on from there. I mean, knowing how his season's gone, he can just probably hope that I don't pay attention to fuel and run out. Yeah, he did gain on us there as we stopped to figure out the quarter mark. We go through the carousel, turn 4. You want to get on the gas right there, but you actually want to get the brakes to carry some more speed into the banking for turn 6 here. Yeah, you don't want to get too low, though, because if you go too low there, through the final apex of the corner, you're going to end up throwing yourself into a wall. So, yeah, as long as he gets to, I think it would be 4 or 5 to go in stage 1. That's roughly the 25% mark. Because stage 1 is usually 30% of the race with this league. So, yeah, as long as he gets to 4 or 5 to go, then he'll be eligible for points there. Because if not, we're going to have to rerun this. What happens if I forfeit now? Oh, we have to rerun the race at a later date and time, which I don't know when we're going to be able to get this race in. So, but you don't get points, and basically, this never happened unless somebody else shows up to take your place. Honestly, you need points in the playoffs, though, so I would finish if I would finish out the race because you're in need of some points here. Today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Brandon. So we can't have you start, but I understand that completely. As we make turn 3 there, and now we enter the carousel turn 4. We'll get the rotation through turn 6. Alright, 5 laps completed here so far. Obviously a long way to go. We think Bloxy, well, we actually, he's Bloxy. We have no idea what he's going to do, but I don't know. It's sounding like he wants out, so we might not be running the whole thing, but we'll see. Oh, oh nope, he's out. Yep, alright. And he's gone. Alright, lots of red flag. I'm gonna back it down. Well, technically right now it's a caution. Oh, I did that. It's a caution right now. And we're gonna bring down pit road for our first caution. And what's gonna end up being a red flag here. Alright, well, we're gonna be here a while probably. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get anybody into the office today. I don't know, maybe we will. There's the thing, if somebody else joins and we do get to the 25% and then they leave, Bloxy would be credited with a 3rd place finish. So he just needs to hope that we, get somebody else in and he'd still get the points. But yeah, I have a feeling we might just end up having to run this one on another day. But again, we'll see. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. No, I'm not suspended. The judge decided that, the penalty would be, 5 minutes in Argyle County Jail, which, I mean, I can pay bond for that. 2 hours of community service, which was a green white checker game. And then, I gotta pay for Bananas medical fees, which, uh, we figured out, that he was. I mean, I have the data since I own the league. He was checked and released from the infield care center. That's why he was let back out in a car on the racetrack in the first place. So, he actually has zero medical bills, as the infield care center is under health insurance here in Argyle. So I don't know what he's yapping about on that part. So the only real community service is green white checkered. 2 hour green white checkered, which I mentioned this because he said I didn't have to serve that as long as I serve it at some point by Christmas Day at 3:42 a.m. in the year 2077. So I have like what 52 or 51 years roughly until I have to do another green white checkered. So that actually ended up being a really good thing. So yeah, I don't have to do a green white checkered until 2077. And I am using that right to the fullest extent. So I mean, if you want to do a stream, we can do like a Pumu stream or something. I don't know. I might need a break. I'm kind of what day is it? Saturday. Like Wednesday to Thursday to Friday has just kind of been go, and now today we were gonna have a full length race, and I just stayed up later than I probably should have last night on a call with my friends. So I don't know. I might just do whatever. I was already 4. I feel like I've done nothing today. Yeah. But no. Well, we'll see. What happens here? I guess we'll give it till 4:15 for red flag here. And then we'll try to reschedule this. But I mean, it could be a while. Just with the fact I'm on vacation. Well, actually, I don't watch speed streams, so I don't know. I don't really know what you're talking about and referencing here. Um, but yeah, just with the fact that I'm going on vacation next week, it makes rescheduling this race, especially a full length race like this, a tall task. Because obviously the cup race is tomorrow. I don't want to risk interfering with that. Monday, we have Ava's planned. I don't really want to, like, we have 2 races already planned, so um probably be because then we have the summer 1000 the week I get back to, so we have all the practice sessions. I mean, let me see what we can do here. We do have a race planned on the 22nd. Is that a Monday? I can move that race. It's a Wednesday. Okay, so we can make that work on the 22nd. So 11 days from now. Alright, so the backup date, the makeup date for this race is the 11th. Well, then just talk to yourself on stream and try to get into an argument with yourself. I'm not trying to go insane. I'm trying to figure out when we're going to make up the remaining, 168 laps of this race. So, yeah. I guess July 22nd it is, if we can't get anybody into the office here today. It's gonna be quite the ways away. We only have to go about 40 more laps, and then we're good. Actually less than only about 38. So I really hope we'll actually join the back, so we can just get these 38 laps done with. But yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. Design a paint scheme on stream. I am not doing that. I can't really make, well, I can, but the thing I use for paint schemes is all messed up right now because when I updated my computer, because of the Microsoft Family account, I can't get onto Google anymore. I have to use Microsoft Edge. So I'm trying to figure out how I can work around that. But like all the, because basically I saved the stuff in the photo editor and I can't get to it. So because now because it's connected to being on Google from this computer. So um, yeah, no, I got to figure that out. I mean, yeah, we're just sitting here under the red flag. I think technically it's raining in the city we're in. Technically, let me see. Because I remember saying it's gonna be thunderstorming at 4, so this is kind of realistic, I guess. Oh no, it's just mostly cloudy. Okay, was it raining earlier? Oh no, looks like the rain missed them. That's good, I guess. Might start raining like 6:45 towards the end of the race if it was to stay green, but yeah, no, I mean we're just Well, actually, I don't use Photopea. I use Pixlr. It's just a website. I'm not. Pixlr is like Photopea, but it is like ultra simplified for people like me who just want to make a scheme real quick for the league. I'm not fully invested into the looks of the car. I mean, I want it to look nice, but I don't want it like I'm not like hyper detailed on it like you are. I just want to put some stripes on the car, throw the sponsors on, call it a day. That's kind of what I do. Like, just need something quick and simple like that. That's what I do. Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't care. I'll look into it later, I guess. But yeah, for now, we're just sitting here under the red flag. I guess we can walk back over to the drivers that have been called clear from their cars. We're gonna actually move the 18 car off the road here, I guess, while we're under the red flag. So we're only 6 laps in here. The inaugural Aotr 250. I can't wait for Argle Racing reference when I get to this race, and I'm gonna have to say there was an 11-day red flag. But yeah, at least Toyotas handle really good around here. Dang. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna bring this 18 car back to the garage area. And we're gonna hop back up to the top of the stage here. Actually, you can see the Aotr cars off in the distance. I didn't want to lose the setup, so I just moved them over there. Um, yeah, no, we'll hop up here and we'll have our red flag coverage, I guess. Still got about 10-20 minutes before we're gonna call it, but like, oh, I fell. Like I said, 4:15 ish. If we don't get anybody in, we'll call the race from there. Yep, nope, I'm in the center. All right, well, welcome back to the stage. I know it hasn't been too long since we've been here, but yeah, we are under the red flag from the lack of drivers. Here at the Aotr 250. And yeah, we're just kind of waiting around. Hope people show up. I understand we basically ran like, well, I mean, we didn't get all the way there, but we ran probably. How many miles did we run yesterday, actually? We ran 85 times 2.9 at Detroit for that, and then we ran I think we ended up getting 68 done at Atlanta. So we ran about 350 miles yesterday, and now we want them to run another 250. So we'd be running about 600 miles across the course of 2 days here. So I completely understand if people are tired and everything like that. But yeah, no, we just, like I said, we got behind today, and we're trying to get everything in before vacation here. We got to cram these races in a little bit. And yeah, but I guess we talk about the rest of the sport. In terms of Aotr and Aotr, I don't know if this has been announced yet, but if the track is not currently in development for the ISRA schedule, or it's a track that like I've been really looking forward to, I'm like, this is a track we're gonna make. It most likely it will not be on the schedule, so we're gonna be shortening the Aotr and Aotr schedules for the rest of the season. We are going to be still working on the fictional tracks, just not as consistently, like new track pretty much every week, it seemed like. We're going to be focusing more on the tracks that we have right now just because of the system that we're going to have in place. We're going to be running some test races on those tracks at some point. But yeah. Aotr has had the best racing all year. Now, when it isn't a good race, it isn't a good race at all. But it has had the best racing all year. Just watch the London race again, or the Palau race, or the Ireland race, or the Battle Creek race when it wasn't under a red flag. Like, it's been really good. It's the most consistently incredible racing. I understand it's primarily road course based. It's definitely not a fan favorite by any means, but or well, at least a driver favorite. I don't know. It might be a fan favorite. The Aotr YouTube channel's actually been doing pretty good. But yeah, no, it's I mean, obviously not. Biloxi's not a fan of it, but yeah, no, I mean, it's just I think a good division, and I don't know if I've announced it publicly, but we are looking into developing a fourth series for Argyle again. Consisting of extremely short races. So that way, not only does it appeal more to the modern audience with the shorter attention spans and the short form content being the name of the game at this point, it also gets us the opposite end of the spectrum. We have the super long races here that go on for hours over here in Isra, and then you have your 3-minute races in that division. We will look into getting a basic starting schedule maybe around next month, and we will be testing it out for the remainder of the calendar. But yeah, that is what we're looking at in terms of major Argyle news. I'm not saying that on national television. But yeah, no, we are. What's the other news? Biloxi Anansi is unretiring after the news of this new 60-40 split with the real and fancy track. So we'll see what that ends up doing with the charter deal and everything, because there were some charter deals that were made. We might have to go to Argyle Court to dispute that. We also need to come up with a currency for the charters again. But we'll worry about that later. What else? What other news was there? I think that's about it. For news overall of the sport. But yeah, no. Like I said, right now we're just kind of sitting here and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're gonna wait some more because that's about all we can do. Another 10 to 20 minutes, I suppose. But yeah, we're probably gonna be calling it here. Can I make it rain in game? Yeah, but what are my commands here? What commands do I have? I don't care. I don't really. Yeah, commands. Here we go. Can I make it rain? I do not think I can make it rain. Let's see. What can I do about? It's a cool command I can use. Alright, countdown I knew. Copy, control, disco. Disco. I think I remember that one. Oh yeah, it's disco time. We may be under red flag, but it's disco time. I also tell no one that they can have my chart. Well, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, what other commands do we have besides disco time? Oh, no, I already saved. Alright, I'm gonna do team color, explode, exposure, fog. Change the fog. Fog, start. Nope. Fog, start. How do I stop the disco? Is it just on disco? Stop disco. On disco. We're stuck with the red. Hang on, we're gonna respawn and hopefully this nope, we're stuck with a red ominous red light. Okay. Whatever. Force field, gravity, change the gravity, we can jump scare people, I guess. That's always nice. Oh, I could change the latitude mid-game. That's cool, too. Oh, I fell again. Player count, yeah, I wonder. First, remove, zoom. Rocket. Alright, well, I might need that at the end of the... it doesn't look like anything too crazy. Oh, Matt. Yeah, no, it does, because we're under red, so yeah, no, it definitely does match. Anything good here? Helicopter. Oh, what's that do? Oh my. Alright, well, that's one thing. I think this is more... I don't want to know what that is. Spongify. Oh dear. Unspongify all. Spin all. Oh. Spin all 400. That did nothing. Oh, look at that. Unbig head ball. Oh, no, we're stuck like that. Alright, well, we might be stuck with a rather large crane. Oh my, oh. What, where did I go? Reflectance, transparency, laser. Ooh, laser eyes, that's, we gotta color them like that. Alright, speed, fast, all that I knew. God, what does that do? No, that does. Anyway, countdown 2. Wait, maybe that's countdown to 24. Yeah, no, that's just a different form of count. What's the point of that? Okay. Oh, what if I disco on this? Does that then... Okay, it does restart the same disco animation. I don't know what happens at the end of this countdown, but... I'm gone. Undisco. Now we're stuck with the blue light. Alright, well... I'll give it about... we'll call it at 4:05. Nobody else joins back, but, yeah, I think I'm done messing around with all the... all the commands, but... Yeah, no, I mean, he kind of forfeited, but he didn't, and we didn't get the 25%, so... Anyway. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, we have a short track race tomorrow before the cup race at Sequoia Speedway. And then on Monday, we go to Avis. And yeah, we'll schedule this one for the 22nd. But after this series of events, we will, obviously I go on vacation. And then after the vacation, we come back to what will be the makeup race here on, I believe, the 22nd. And on the 25th, we have the Summer 1000, because that got moved back here. And, yeah, so, yeah, we can play Puma. We can play Puma for a little bit. I'm not gonna do too long of a stream, but we can play Puma for a little bit. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Summer 1000. We're gonna have 3 practice sessions. We have a whole new format for the Summer 1000 this year. So you're gonna want to pay attention to that. We'll announce that. Actually, I can go over it probably tomorrow or something for the race there. But yeah, officials. We're gonna word from the officials here that we are gonna be postponing the race until July 22nd. So save the date. We will complete the remaining. Will end up being 168 laps by the time we get back over there. So yeah. Hopefully it goes better than today did, and yeah, we'll see who wins the inaugural Aotr 250. Another Crown Jewel event here today. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I will see you guys in the next one.